fun begins.
How's it going?
Hello.
Well,
Greetings, young Jedi.
hello there.
Hey ho howdy, welcome to HTR goes GalaxyCon St. Louis. We are on our way to St. Louis, stopping in Columbus, Ohio. I got brother Steve.
Howdy.
And it's just time for a bathroom break, a little walking around break, and a Ross hunt. And here we are in Ross, brought to you courtesy free by Screaming Children. You always have that in Ross though. But not seeing anything on the hangers, which is okay. Go over to the aisle of toys, just full of shelves. We'll see if anything jumps out. Not a Ninja Turtles guy, but that's kind of cool. I'm not seeing anything. No Black Series yet. No Micro Galaxies. Interesting. Might have to go check out by the registers. That's where all the good stuff I always find is anyway. Yep, nothing really jumping out over here. So, toy aisle's a bust. Brother Steve, show off the haul.
Bro, the drippiest of sketchers I've ever seen.
They actually fit. You're for real gonna buy them?
Bro, for real, they're cash money.
Brother. They're cash money, he says. Ross was so disappointing, we went to the Target right nearby. This will probably be the last stop for a while, so hopefully we can find something cool. So this Ross actually has both holiday figures. I thought the Astromech was a Walmart exclusive, but apparently it's both. They also have some of those new Return of the Jedi like reissue figures. That's neat. SM33, Krennic, moving down. They have the new Micro Galaxy Anakin 4-pack, and then of course the shuttle and the Defender ship that'll never get clearanced ever. Well, Target didn't have the Marvel Legends Punisher or Daredevil. Those would be my awesome pickups of the weekend if I can find them, other than the autographs, of course. But we're going to get back on the road and try and make up for some lost time because we didn't get moving as fast as we wanted to, and there's a lot of driving left. Pulling off for dinner because brother Steve has never had Culver's. You ever had Culver's? Phone eats first in the Comic-Con vlog, brother. Since it was across the street from Culver's, last Walmart of the night. Here's the collector end cap, featuring the Halloween Trooper and both holiday ones. That's cool. Here's what they got here. Imperial Stormtrooper, some old Black Series, SM33 finally hitting. They got the solid cases of the 501st, it looks like, and 2 Cloud Cars. Neat. That's definitely going to be the peg warmer that way. Oh, I don't think I'm going to pick it up today, but boy does it look good. Got some Series 9 blind boxes there, which I don't buy because they're a scam, and some standard stuff otherwise, but really cool to finally start seeing some new stuff. Love it. We made it to the Days Inn in Salem, Illinois. It was a insanely long, like 8-hour drive. It's like 2:30 in the morning. But the room looks pretty clean, and I'm too tired to care even if it wasn't. And yeah, we're a little bit of a hike to get to St. Louis tomorrow. I think we're like an hour out. But the room was cheap, and it's in the direction of home. So tomorrow after we're done in the city, we're a little closer to home than if we stayed in the city. It was kind of my thought process. So anyway, calling it for Friday night, and tomorrow we're going to have a blast. That's actually the day that we're doing stuff. All right. Welcome to Saturday morning. I'm ready to go, and we are waiting on Steven to get out of the shower. But then we're going to shoot over to St. Louis and have a bussin' time at GalaxyCon St. Louis, a con I'm very excited for. I like the GalaxyCon events. I think I like the fan expos a little more. At least my only GalaxyCon I've been to is Columbus. So I'm excited to see another GalaxyCon, see if Columbus is just getting the short end of the stick. But it's going to be a wild ride. And we're doing stuff in St. Louis after. So it's going to be like a whole vacation vlog, really. So hang out. We're going to go. And we have made it to the parking garage. 20 minutes after the con opens, but that's okay. So I just met Michelle Eng, who had no line. I couldn't believe it. So I was like, hey, before we find Jerry Trainer, let's just do it. And she is awesome, and I love her, and we got to talk a lot. And so I'm just really, really excited for what could come. So now we got to figure out where Jerry Trainer is. Maybe we'll get the autographs done quick. That would be cool. So let's go see what we can do. We got a pretty good spot. Second in line. All right, we just met Jerry Trainer.
Yeah.
Show off your autograph. Heck yeah. So I had him sign my vest, and I'm so amped about it. He's very high energy. We had a lot of fun talk. It was quick, but we got to talk to him, and just told him, you know, hey, like, you were there for those kids. You know, you are a good guy, because he is. We love Jerry Trainer in this house. So that is it for the 2 autographs. We are going to make a car trip and kill a couple hours at this point, because we have a photo at 2:50, and then that'll be where we're done. But we got a couple hours till then, so we're gonna make the most of it. We're going on a car run. I picked up this 3D printed comlink from A New Hope, which is really, really cool, but it's hard to carry and it's gonna get in the way, so we need to go on a car run. And brother Steve got a Black Sabbath poster, which really wouldn't be a problem to carry around for the rest of the day, but you know, we're going to the car to drop off the comlink anyway, so why not? And with that, our time at GalaxyCon St. Louis ends. A little bit of a short day, but a good day. Let's go check out St. Louis. And for our next stop on the St. Louis experience, we're at the Budweiser factory, the Anheuser-Busch facility, and hopefully we can get in for a tour. We forgot to RSVP, but I think we'll find something we can do here. So, like, drink a beer. Budweiser Brewery tour has ended, and it was excellent. Did not like the Spruce IPA I tried at the end. I should have just got a Bud, but that's all right. Now we're here somewhere way cooler. The St. Louis Arch, the Gateway Arch, is one of those things that for me, I've only ever seen in movies and stuff and pictures and books. It is bizarre how it gets bigger and bigger the closer you walk up to it. This thing is just insane. So, you see up top, there are windows. You can actually go all the way up there when the government is not shut down. But the government isn't shut down right now, so I don't think we can go up the arch. But insanely, wickedly cool. And for dinner, we're trying salt and smoke barbecue beer and bourbon, which all sound excellent. We wanted barbecue, and it was nearby the arch and very well reviewed. And it's right by the Budweiser Stadium, so that's really cool. That's where they play baseball at. I like baseball. Yep. All Cardinals, all right here. Well, we needed a couple little things, and so we're stopping at a Walmart. Not even super sure what town this is, but it's near Salem, Illinois. And you can see what we can find. This selection here is particularly bad. I haven't seen a Season 1 Gideon in forever. We got some Book of Boba, Chieftain, and Pike Soldier. That's neat. Got a bunch of Stormtrooper and a bunch of Acolyte. And they don't even have spots for Micro Galaxy. So, yeah, it's like actually really bad. They don't have anything down low for Micro Galaxy. Yeah, it's very, very, very minimal here. Going over to Marvel, I don't even see empty pegs for Legends. This is bizarre. Clearance here has all the Black Series, so you got a bunch of Codys. Those are all R2. All Dooku, all Kit Fistos, no 501st, but that's just a lot to see in one store. And then X-Men 97, I don't watch that, but finally a Marvel Legend. But then they have a whole bunch of just oddball anything and everything toys. So yeah, this Walmart is weird. I don't quite know what to make of it. We're now at the Walmart in Salem, Illinois. It's actually like next door to our hotel. So let's see what they got here. This section is interesting. You know, I haven't seen an Imperial Armored Commando at retail like Walmart in a long time. That's cool. They got Dedra, they got the Cassian, the Ahsoka, 2 Ahsoka Peridias, Thrawn K2. Did they just put that out? That's cool. A couple Shinhati fighters, a Desert Skiff, a Ventress fighter, of course. Some new, like really pretty new TVC. Series 9 and the Series 7. Yeah, there's some neat stuff here. Just nothing I particularly want. We're back in the hotel. I'm gonna real quick go over everything, although I think you saw everything as it happened. But let me show you. Started the day off with Michelle Ang, who again is super awesome. Then we worked our way over to Jerry Trainer, who signed my vest, and also super awesome. Legit, a really nice guy. I picked up at a 3D printing booth this Luke's like communicator, or 3PO's communicator from the Death Star, and that was a really cool pickup. It was only $10, and the people that make it are Cozy 3D, so hit up their Etsy if you too would like a communicator. It's actually really nice quality. You don't see any print lines in it. It's really cool. From the GalaxyCon booth, I got this magnet. It looked neat. I like magnets. And then I got a lanyard for my pass. And then We got our photo with Jerry Trainer. Turned out super duper cool. And then Steven ended up getting a photo signed. So that was kind of the haul. A little bit of a light one, but it was a very last second convention and it was still a fun time. So yeah, tomorrow I got 9 hours driving, and then I'm going to have to edit this when I get home. So this might be where I cut the vlog, here in Salem, Illinois at a day's end. But that's alright, because you won't be able to find me here by the time that this video goes up. So I'll tell you exactly where I'm at, room 107. So anyway, we're gonna get going. But thank you for hanging out. Thank you for going to Comic-Con with me and seeing St. Louis. It's a really cool city, and I intend to visit again. I really had a fun time. So that's it for now. May the Force be with each and every one of you, and have a good one.